Welcome back to the Mad Liberty Party, everybody. Where up is down, left is right, and the rules don't matter because nobody fucking follows them anymore. So why bother? Um, Hope you guys are all doing okay today. Kind of hate today. Not exactly the best day. We've been kind of like off the grid for a few days because I've been sick as hell. I hope you guys have been better off and shit. How are you guys doing? Doing okay over there?
I'm alive, and that's half the problem.
Yeah. Well, it's been kind of a rough week. It's been kind of a rough month. It's been kind of a rough year.
Yep.
And I mean like that's
Yeah.
why we're here, I guess. Tonight's topic is not a super easy one, and it's one that we all get kind of emotional about. So I'll warn you. Glad I'm wearing sunglasses. Um, so why we're here? Yeah, like a year ago today, the fucking redcoats murdered a young man named Duncan Lemp. And they spent the past year trying to not show us everything that fucking happened and trying to justify what they did and murdering more and more and more of our people. Um, and by our people, I mean just people in America, in the world.
Yeah,
And
human beings.
yeah, human beings. Sorry, this is I'm trying to be chill. I kind of want to start out by screaming. I'm not gonna lie. We're gonna try to save the screaming for the end. When and then we'll and then I don't know. I can't promise shit. Um, Tommy, help me here. Do you want to give a basic synopsis of what happened? I uh I hit the play button and then I wasn't particularly ready.
Yeah, this is a tough one to get ready for. At give or take 4 in the morning, if I remember correctly, in the wee hours of the morning on March 12th, 2020, Duncan Lemp had his apartment raided in, I forget the place, Maryland.
Montgomery.
Um, Montgomery, yes.
Yeah.
And fucking camera. Um, under the presumption or allegation that he possessed firearms that he was not supposed to have.
Yeah.
The reasoning behind why he was not supposed to have those firearms is yet to have ever been explained. His family doesn't know. Nobody really fucking knows. Anyways, they came in. There was a warning that it was booby trapped, and so hence the supposed justification for the no knock raid. And they shot him in his bed, essentially, if I'm getting the details right,
Yeah.
with his pregnant
Pregnant girlfriend.
fiance next to him. Girlfriend, fiance, yeah.
It's the same thing. It's just it fucking Christ. Yeah. And I mean, like, various people tried to request more information and they denied them. They've been very shisty about the whole thing and come out not too long ago that they decided that they were not going to press charges, that this was justified somehow. Um,
Mm-hmm.
and they still really haven't explained to me, I mean, to me, they haven't given a just reason for it to be justified at all.
No.
Aside from their shitty ass fucking unconstitutional laws. Um, these red flags and shit like that they like to pull on people. There's no such thing as innocent until proven guilty anymore because they can shoot you before they even arrest you. And after they do that, they're going to, tell everybody that, you were anti-government and so it was okay, basically. Which means, it can literally happen to anybody watching, anybody here, anybody we fucking know. and there's literally nothing we can do about
You've
it.
committed crimes against the party.
Crimes against the crown.
Off to the gulag.
Yeah, basically. I don't. None of this stuff makes
I'm
sense.
not sure if I'm gonna have anything like intelligent to say for this one. I don't know if I'm gonna even be able to completely take part in this conversation, to be honest with you guys.
Well, I
Well,
was trying. I thought I was gonna be able to fucking do this shit, but talking about it, it makes me incredibly emotional. Um, like I didn't even fucking know Duncan, but all of these they hit very fucking home hard. Uh, and they continue to do it obviously, and at the same almost the same time, not literally, but pretty damn close. They killed Breonna Taylor.
the
Have
next day.
yeah, they have murdered people for literally no reason just because they thought something was going on. Um, the way they killed Breonna Taylor makes me think again and again, they could do that to my friends or my family and get away with it because the wall in the next room got more justice than she did.
Yep.
I feel incapable. it just it I think the further we go into all of this, the more discouraging it becomes because since then they have stacked words with the word terrorist, with the word domestic terrorist and shit like that. To the point now where speaking out against posting the wrong memes can get you fucking run up on.
I legit have a meme on my. I just, by the way, I went ahead and made another Facebook. This is
Oh
my third
God.
one. We'll see what happens. I'm not gonna put the handle on the show because I know Facebook will have
Because
it
they'll
shut
take it
down by
down.
the end of the night. Yeah, I'm trying to be more careful about what I'm posting on this one, just so I might have a potential opportunity to network for a future event, but I'm gonna have to save it for one fucking event because I know that one event's gonna get fucked at this point. But on that, I have a photo. It's just a meme of a few of the founding fathers. It's a photograph of a painting of them tarring and feathering some people, and it says one easy trick to never pay taxes again that the government doesn't want you to know, or something to that effect. And you can't share it from my page. You can't hit the share button because it's anti-governmental and it's dangerous. Since when is information and people speaking considered dangerous in the American open forum formats? I mean, when I'm talking speaking in person with people on the street, or uh, you know, or using social media, since when are ideas dangerous? And again, I'm not saying that I agree with everyone's ideas or anything to that extent, because that would be ludicrous. However, it's important
Yeah.
to keep in mind that if say you're watching this show and you don't agree with the word that we're saying, you just listen so that you can understand the argument of the opposition, then you must understand that just because you disagree with an individual doesn't mean that you have the right to stop them from what they're saying. Just because what they're saying is offensive or scary or contradicts your belief does not give you the right to try to censor them at all. And if you try to censor those with opposing opinions to you, eventually that's going to create a trend of that exactly, and that's cancel culture. That's what we're seeing. And if
Yeah,
we
I
continue to
mean,
let this happen, and we let it happen in policies and politics, then we're going to eventually end up in a country or a nation or a totalitarian state, or the fuck you want to call this mess, that what was originally a really beautiful social experiment has become. If we allow these censorship of ideas, the idea of censorship of ideas, to permeate this society that we have any further, then the society will dismantle itself. And that's just
I
a
mean,
fact.
That's what we're seeing right now. It's already
Absolutely.
begun to do that. And I mean, like to the point where it feels like there's no stopping it,
There's
that's
no
why. Go
there's no
ahead.
stopping it at this point. There's really not. It's the same thing as denying the authority of the state, denying the authority of the officer. It's denying the authority of rewriting humanity as we know it. I mean, the entire cancel culture debate. There's a side of it that feels just as the side that rails against it feels just as statist often as the side that's doing it. And I just,
Well, yeah, and they think that they're not, but
it
they're
was the
just
same,
all
it was
railing
the
us
same
closer and
side that
closer
was,
to the
it's just,
closed fist.
it's just like doing as much as you can deny the authority of the government. You just do as much as you can to deny that even giving a shit about cancel culture. Like, I just don't even. I mean, the liberals have shown how much they care about it when the second Michelle Obama leaves office. Nobody cares about eating healthy, and then Aunt Jemima, the black lady, gets canceled. But they
Yeah.
sure as shit aren't going to be canceling the high fructose corn syrup and additives in the syrup.
No,
They couldn't
no.
give a shit less now that Michelle Obama's not in office. So it's like, it's not even something not why I'm here tonight, at least.
I really appreciate you guys being here. I don't know if I would have been able to fucking handle this at all by myself. The shit,
Yeah,
like, this is why we're here. I mean, and we know that there will be consequences to us speaking out against the state eventually that will come to us if they haven't already, because they have already to some of us. Like, they're not, I mean, like, not even in this room, there are boys out there that are not, I mean, like, they're in prison right now, they're in jail right now, and they have not even fucking had like bail hearings, and they'll hold it off as
mhm.
can't keep them. There are people who have been killed, and there are no fucking even investigations, I
Oh yeah,
don't
there
get
were.
me
They
started on
investigated
fucking.
themselves and they found that they did
No, I
nothing
mean,
wrong.
we're talking literal
Yeah.
times that guys have been popped, boys have been popped, and
Well, yeah, and
nothing,
people have disappeared,
no
people have been
investigation.
killed, and it's not just boys either. It's anybody who fucking works against them. It's anybody who
Mhm.
speaks against them. Anyone who builds their community, anyone who encourages people to simply live their lives
Well, and
free
again,
outside of their
this
fucking
all
power.
stems
No, it
from the idea
doesn't. It
of
doesn't
cancel
stem from
culture.
the idea of cancel culture.
It
Yes, it
doesn't.
does.
No,
It
It's
absolutely
worse than
does.
it
that.
Yes, it
doesn't.
does. It's
No, it doesn't.
Oh shit, we lost him.
I don't know.
I mean, cancel culture powers it. It makes it stronger. It makes them capable
Yeah, but
of splitting us
that's.
up into smaller groups where, you know,
I mean, it's a tool
but
used, but it doesn't stem. At the end of the day, it stems from opposition of the state, tyrannical.
well, yeah, I mean, like they will use cancel culture against people who
At the end of the day,
oppose
it
the
stems.
state, but like we've gone beyond that now. Like, fuck, I mean, like I can't, I cancel culture in a lot of ways will actually bring somebody even actually more attention and get them and make them stronger. I mean, like we're a walking, talking example of that. When Facebook tried to cancel us, everybody fucking came to back us up, and we became even stronger than we were before. Our voice got louder. It got more insistent.
It
Um,
did. I
aside
mean,
from
at
it
the
fueling us as well, like definitely fueled me, but like the movement itself, and I'm not just talking boys, I mean like the liberty movement across the table, they
Mhm.
had us, um and that's what happens, like no matter who you cancel, they're like the people who actually care about what they're saying and shit, they're gonna follow and help them and push them even harder.
At the
And
end of the
so
day, at the
it's
end of the
becoming
yeah,
worthless. It's
at,
not as big a threat as we used to think it was.
no, it's not. And at the end of the day, it all comes down to whether you accept the authority of the individual or whether you accept the authority of the state, of the government, of the cathedral, of whatever it may be, the power, authority of the elites, whatever you want to call it. If you stray, if you do anything that's towards the authority of the individual, do anything that's towards endorsing that, towards fighting for that, towards building that up in your community, that's at the end of the day what it roots down to. It's us versus them. And is cancel culture certainly a tool used to both divide us and justify them? Certainly.
But it's just one of the fucking tricks in the bag. And they got a bag full of them.
I
I
don't
mean,
like getting, I
when
don't
they
like
don't
getting,
think that shit's gonna work, they will literally just fucking kill you to see if they. And
well,
sometimes I wonder if they do it just to see if they fucking can. They're testing the
oh
waters to
yeah,
see how much they can get away
I wonder,
with society.
did we lose Homeboy? Is he mad at me now? What's
I don't
going?
think he's mad. He fell out in the middle of speaking, so I assume he had like a
No,
connection problem.
yeah, he'd been going in and out. I mean,
Oh
you
God.
know me, I'll be,
I don't
I'll
even
be
want to
good over it.
fucking joke about it this time. Like usually when people fall
Oh,
out, we
yeah.
start telling the jokes and
What's
shit like that.
What's funny is we were talking. I got a Nerf bullet. I just, no knocked you, Mike Bobby.
Did you really?
This is why I'm single. Um, we were joking about this, but it's kind of true. It feels like one of us is gonna get in the scene where the reporter, forget his name, gets no knocked after his show.
Oh shit. Yeah. No, probably not anytime soon, but at some point we will have to worry about that, I guess, if we can
It's gonna
stay
be,
on. I
yeah.
mean, there's gonna be a chance when they're gonna try and shut this shit down, I'm sure. And we'll just move. I mean, like, that's what the link tree is for.
Yep.
Um, it, that's what the link tree is for. When we have to move, you guys will know where we are, and it's ridiculous that we have to do that. It's ridiculous that we have to worry about people dying. It's by the hands of the so-called authorities and those who are supposed to so-called protect us and shit like that. Um, and that's what they say. They tell everybody else that they're protecting them when they make their fucking mistakes,
Yeah.
or they use that "I just wanted to make it home at the end of the day" excuse, which makes me want to fucking punch somebody in the fucking mouth. If you're just trying to get home at the end of the day, then fuck you. Me too.
Until there's more of them
Um,
that don't make it home at the end of the day, nothing's going to change.
Nothing is ever going to change unless people are willing to actually push back. And I mean, like, I'm not advocating for like mass violence or anything like that. You can fucking do it as a peaceful fucking non-consenting adult too. Like I brought this up before in the past. Like you can literally stand in the way and say no. Like if there's enough people who will just do that, one person makes a statement. When we start having many people, they won't be able to fucking do the thing they want to.
It would be a hell of a start. So,
Fuck, it's even better if you make them fucking like stand in front of them. Don't fucking have a gun. Don't do anything.
yeah.
I mean, like, fuck them over. I'm
Yeah, we're not all there today, are we?
No, I don't think anybody is. I'm not gonna lie, I didn't sleep super good, and I'm not as sick as I used to be. I was actually feeling better until like last night, and I wandered down the wrong rabbit hole that I knew not to go down, and I've been kind of messed up since. And I mean, like, to be honest, it's not been okay for a real long time. And
Yeah.
we talk about the isolation, we talk about the gaslighting, we talk about everything that we all have to endure. And like, I'm not a Superman. This shit fucking gets to me sometimes, and I'm flabbergasted that this continues to happen. And I mean, like, I've had conversations with the masses out there on the fucking social media and shit like that, and it just makes me hate them.
Yeah, that's pretty
Um,
easy to do. Even your friends in real life, you're like,
yeah, I don't
I
have any
love
of
you
those
guys.
anymore.
I guess I still have a few left. Not many though. And even when you meet up with them, it's always. I went into coffee with a friend of mine from high school last night, and it was good, but she's so political. And I mean, all my friends are. I tend to gravitate towards those people, but it was like it just got really awkward the second like politics came up. It's like, what do you want me to say? I mean, I think both your options suck. Just because you pick one of them doesn't mean I don't think it sucks. Just because you haven't gone down, certain rabbit holes and certain realities that is the existence, and just seen the complete facade it all is. It's just tough. Maybe we just, I don't know, just need to start doing more acid tests. I don't fucking know. That's the new pitch of the Redacted Revolution. 3D printers and acid for everybody.
Oh, jeez.
That was supposed to be funny, but it's just not funny right now.
I just can't fucking laugh. Like,
I'm trying.
I don't mean to be accelerationist or anything like that, but how many times are we gonna let him kill people?
At the very least, how many times? See, a lot of people come to this binary. How many times are we going to let them kill people until we respond to it directly? How many times will A happen until we do B? At the very least, can it at least be like?
I mean, like the binary. No. I'm leaving it open-ended personally, but yeah.
Well, I'm not saying you're saying. I guess I should have clarified. A lot of people, they fall in that trap. And how many times are we going to let this shit keep happening until we stop being? Oh shit! Sup?
I heard you guys were getting all fucking sappy, so we called in to bail you out. Hello! Kitty's here with me.
Yeah, we're sappy as fuck. We're all sad boys.
It's an emotional fucking week, dude. There's a lot of weird shit going on.
I slept 14 hours. Didn't do all the shit I was planning on doing today. Haven't eaten. Oof,
so many
it's a bad day.
Wow, why is it? Yeah, we've passed like 13 fucking people pulled over at this point.
Jesus Christ,
they're like crazy tonight.
Well,
they know everybody's going to Louisville. By the way, anyone who's watching that doesn't know, we're driving to Louisville. So.
Oh, great! They better not get you on the way via the show or some shit.
Watch,
like
we're gonna. This is when it's gonna happen. Oh,
see,
fuck!
This is my grand scheme. As long as I'm always live or on some podcast, these people have to watch me get no-knocked.
Yeah, right? I mean, hey, I mentioned that in the past before too, because somebody asked me like, "Aren't you worried about the shit you say sometimes?" And I'm like, well, I mean, if they're gonna shoot me, I'm gonna make them do it in front of everybody.
Make them work for
right. If they're gonna shoot me, I'm just gonna point my butthole at them.
Point your butthole at them.
Yeah,
make them shoot.
Tommy's a skunk. Tommy's a skunk confirmed.
Yeah.
Oh god, I'm more of a penguin, but.
Do penguins point their buttholes at things?
They don't. Only skunks do that. Oh, cats do.
This penguin does.
So.
I only point my butthole at federal agents and Mike Dunn.
This is so weird, Mike. This is the first show of yours I've ever been on where I'm sober too. What the fuck?
Oh Jesus! Like I started smoking some weed a little bit, but it's not really chilling me out that much.
Okay, I want this to be clarified. Everybody in the boog smokes bud and drinks, and I'm over here like I'm sober. Fuck you guys. This stuff is stupid. I've had two.
Sober.
I've drank it twice in the boog, and both times it turned into like a week-long bender. And so I mean, I'm sober 90% of the time. Like I just don't. I mean, I'm a recovering heroin addict. Like I just don't fuck with shit. And so you guys get to have all this fun, see all this fuckery, and go get fucked up. And I'm over here like,
dude, I can't go into all these signal chats and shit sober. Oh my god, are you kidding me?
I'm sober I'm sober for all this. I got I got drunk for the first time since Christmas, like since New Year's, like 3 nights ago or something, maybe a week ago. And there's a reason I don't drink. I'm an absurd animal. I say that, but I'll probably just drink myself to death like the other Thomas Paine. I'm the smarter, better looking one.
Well, let's not get too far off topic.
So, good conversation.
We really don't want to stay on topic right now. That's half the
It's
problem.
fucking hard. Yeah, we keep wanting to get off topic. I don't even know how to get back on topic at this
Right.
point. Like, that's the hard part though, like,
But,
getting the shit in the face.
I get gonna meet Fort finally. That's cool.
Nice.
Oh, what? Oh, you get
Ford.
to meet
Yeah,
Ford.
Ford's gonna be there.
Yeah, that's gonna be cool. He's pretty cool.
Nice.
I hope one day I get to interview them. That would be awesome.
Yeah.
'Cause
Well,
I
if
love
anything
the
ever
kind of shit
happens
they
up
do.
by you, or we can get your ass down to Texas again or something.
Like,
Ford's going to be in
only
Austin
small
on the
groups of
24th of
people
April.
fight back against tyranny here. They have it so polarized that they split up into their groups so that they're small and manageable.
Yep.
As a result, they don't usually have to fucking pull out the big guns and flip their shit on people. But like, nothing ever gets done.
Yeah, that's how it is out here too. I
Well,
think
yeah,
that's
the
pretty much
flyover
how it is
states.
everywhere.
Well, I mean, the flyover states in the South, really nothing fucking happens.
In
It's
Arkansas,
the way
they
it
give you a
is.
little bit and they take a little bit away at the same time, pretty much over and over
Though
again.
I think that the flyover states will surprise us when the shit, after the coastal elites have burned themselves to the ground. I think it'll surprise us when they come in and, they'll be surprised by how well prepared a lot of people are and how
Yeah, that's the thing is
sick
like
of their shit
it's just
people are.
it's just not glamorous. It's just a bunch of people that fucking building bunkers on their property in the middle of fucking nowhere, Arkansas or some shit. Like, it's just
Yeah.
not glamorous or cool or flashy, you know?
Yeah.
No, there's no flash here. I mean, the red cloaks are pretty cool. They make a spectacle sometimes. But I can't agree with them on everything because they don't like a lot of them don't like guns.
Yeah, and see, I just, at the end of the day, I don't care about being a big, huge thing or being flashy or I just want to do something that all these different pockets can relate to and draw from in their own way so that when the time comes, it's not us versus each other, it's us versus them.
Versus them. Yeah, because
That's what
like
matters.
they keep trying to tell everybody that we want a civil war, but like
Trying to stop
it's
their
them.
bullshit.
It's them that wants a civil war. That's why we are always standing in the middle. That's why we try to walk with as many different kinds of people as we can. Why we try to talk to them all.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, I mean,
feels some
obviously,
days like we're the only ones capable of seeing it from outside of the fucking, like when you're inside of it, it seems like so sensible. But like we're stuck on the outside and like we're the ones that can see it. I mean, I
it's
hate
funny
to say
though.
that, but
It's funny though because the Assange people, all the progressives that are in the Action for Assange group and everything, they all like talk and act the same way we do. They just don't have like the guns and revolution shit. But they do that, like they describe themselves as a post-political movement. So it's the same kind of like thing I found in that crowd of people, which is probably why all of them were like willing to interview us and like become cool with us and shit. It's because they're already
that's
kind of
probably
outside of the
over it.
matrix.
Yeah, they're getting out of the matrix.
And they're like anarcho-communists and like socialists and like Bernie Sanders fans and shit. So like left. So they're that's like that side of what's going on.
I mean, shit, until 13 years ago, until the Ron Paul revolution, really, anything anarchistic was on the left.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
You're gonna make some people read, and
I'm sorry if you were reading
fuck 'em.
Spooner in fucking 2005, but you were in the minority. I hate to break it to you.
Yeah.
I mean, I read Spooner for the first time in 06. I was 12. No wonder I'm so fucked up.
Yeah.
God, Tommy,
Like,
fucking
that
frying your
could be
brain,
one.
right? Yeah.
Jesus, Tommy.
Oh, I was a
Scooter and
weird kid,
Scooter is a
dude.
hell of a drug.
I got suspended in the 3rd grade for reading Les Mis.
Man, when I
I
was
was
a
a
kid, I
weird child.
fucking loved Les Mis. Like, one of these people who was around me that wasn't actually related to me, but I call my aunt, um,
Mhm.
they were a teacher and they kind of adopted me and they taught me all sorts of shit way before I was supposed to like have learned it. Like I knew how to read and I knew basic math and all this other shit as a little kid. But like she introduced me to musicals at one point and I think I was like
Mm,
7 or 8.
yeah.
And I had two favorite musicals that I made them listen to over and over and over and over again, and that was Les Mis and Cats.
Oh,
Um,
I hate cats.
oh, go fuck yourself. I only
Oh,
like
I
the original
loathe
London cast.
cats.
I only like
I
the original London
loathe
cast though.
cats.
Um, but it's not about that one. We're talking about Les Mis. So you weren't
Oh,
alone when you were a kid loving Les Mis and nobody else fucking got it.
hey, I was reading it though. I was extra weird. I don't know what's going on with my phone. It's not charging. It's being a little bitch.
We lost Magnus
And we
too.
lost Magnus.
Shit. Everything's
Fuck, dude.
getting weird.
My phone just is not charging. It's like massively overheating.
Well, if we lose you, we
Oh,
lose you. Do we want to like try to get on topic before we die? I mean, like on the camera, not like for real, please. I'll just knock on some wood here. We're not quite ready for that shit.
honestly, we had all these ideas with the show before, and I
I
just don't
know,
want to
like we were
do
so
it.
capable of doing this before we sat down, and like there's so many points that could be made here, and I'm just fucking not. I feel like we disappointed people. I hope we
Probably.
didn't. It's just,
Now everybody knows what it's like to have sex with me.
oh God, Tommy.
Oh God, that was terrible. That was not even funny, but I thought it was funny in my head
I
when I
mean,
said it. I just don't want to deal with life right now. Fuck. Not today.
I should like retitle this to like Tommy and Mike try to talk about Duncan Lemp and then have a mental breakdown.
Pretty much. Tommy does his usual shit and deflects from everything.
People are saying we didn't disappoint them, that this is a disturbing topic and that like they enjoy our tangents, so I don't feel as bad, but
Just sounds like every girl telling me that she had an orgasm when I know she didn't.
yeah, that's okay, y'all. You can fake the wet spot for us. We'll be okay.
I just saw you pouring that bottle of water on there. That is not you.
We'll just
I don't even know
pretend.
what I'm saying. It's just bullshit right now.
Look, I was so fucking sure that like we would get fired up and say something great and or inspiring or like,
I never thought I'd say something inspiring. I just thought
well,
I'd
I
say
don't
something really
know, something
spicy and get no
meaningful
knock,
or yeah, I did too. I thought we were gonna fucking say some spicy shit and get
which I
no
kind of
knock. That
did.
would just look sad.
I did allude to the fact that until we start killing cops, nothing is going to actually change. So if you needed spicy, there you go.
Well, I mean, why stop there? We should actually start making our politicians afraid again. To be fair, though, Asa is terrified because every time even a small protest happens outside of wherever he's at, he like gets escorted out. Wouldn't it be nice if all fucking politicians had to run every time we showed up to complain?
That would
Wouldn't it
be
be
the
nice?
dream. That would be the dream.
Unfortunately, they still don't do anything though. Like, I don't give a shit what side they're on. They're not there for you.
Never were.
And they play this fucking stupid back and forth game, picking and I mean making us pick a side that doesn't fucking actually exist. so that we can have our team colors and fucking fight each other after the fucking football game under the goddamn bleachers. And nothing ever fucking happens. Everybody gets hurt. We probably all end up in jail.
It's gonna be
Nobody
the
even knows who
eventuality
won
of
the
it.
fucking game at all. Like, and that's what they do. They use us as distractions against each other.
Mike, do you want me to just read the redacted revolution statement and kind of just end it there? And then we were gonna go on Sunday night and
Yeah, we're
maybe be in
gonna
a more prescient
grab some
place to.
people and do something on Sunday night. It's not normal all the time, so you guys keep your eyes open for it. I know Friday's kind of a weird night for us too, but we've been doing that more often.
Yeah. Let me just read this and then I'm gonna bounce if my phone will even let me get through it. Then we'll talk. We'll get into the redacted revolution tomorrow or Sunday night. So got you there?
Yeah.
This is the redacted revolution. When they told us we were redacted, we were told we no longer had the right to exist as individuals. This is fascism. We must fight this, returning the same exact judgment upon them. We must deny the authority of the state and its right to exist. We cannot fight each other in this pursuit. This is a revolution, not of individuals against each other, but a revolution of us together against the elite. This is the redacted revolution. Well, if we worked for corporate radio, we would have been fired about 6 times by now.
Yeah, we probably would have. Fuck corporate radio, though. I guess we can do whatever the fuck we want.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for coming and shit like that. Would you like and fucking share it? I guess maybe. I don't even know. Don't share this shit. It's fucking horrible.
I mean, I'm
whatever.
on it. Don't
Yeah,
do that to people. Nobody wants to see
don't
that.
hurt anybody.
Nobody
Nobody
wants to
wants
see me.
see
That's
that
just
shit. You
that's a
guys
war
just
crime.
don't forget the things that they do. Don't forget the things that they do every fucking day. If you want to find out more, hit us up or help us out or whatever. Just hit our links below. We're gonna get the fuck out of here, y'all.
Yeah.
Stay safe. Stay free.
Stay frosty. Fuck the state.
Fuck the government.